What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Matthew Snow's the Goal Crease Guardian here. Excited to bring you another video. Let's get on the ice for a little gameplay, huh?
Here we go. We are finally back in Farmington. Playing for the Jet Club against the Beavers. Beavers a familiar foe. Jet Club, haven't played with them, I think, ever. Maybe a long time ago when they were just the Jets around here.
I know that the Jets were a team when we first got into Farmington before I started filming, but I actually don't know if I've ever played for them. So very interesting getting out there with another new team this year. I think that's like 6 of them at this point, which is so many.
In case you didn't notice right away, I'm in something different. These are Vaughn Demo VX1s because I am in the process of getting my new set ordered. Middle!
And my new set is behind me. This is months ago now, but this was me trying them out.
Being in the process of getting my new set ordered, Ev wanted me to try some stuff out, so here I am.
And I really appreciated that as well because I hadn't been in anything Vaughn in a long time.
They kick out some good rebounds, these guys.
At least nothing modern from Vaughn, so felt good to get out there in something different, and I talk about that a lot in this video. But
they laid off of that forecheck entirely.
Yeah, it was nice to be able to demo what I was going to get on the or try and order.
We got a former polar bear out here with them. Steve made his way out for the Beavers. I know there's a bunch of former MSU guys that play with them, so it makes sense. That's where he knows a bunch of guys. Even though he played in the O. He was always good for us. We needed him most nights.
Couple of side notes there. I can't remember if it was for sure the O for Steve, but also
clear.
The Beavers are made up of a bunch of guys that played on Coyote, who folded a couple years ago in our league. And so that is actually where Steve knows most of them from, which makes a lot more sense when I say it here.
Good stuff.
Good pass across and on the 2-on-1, going short side. Catch and release, really nice on that one. Just getting it right away onto the net. Makes it tough for the opposing goalie as we go up 1-0.
Clear! My bad there.
Oh, that was nice.
It was sweet. I just didn't execute it right.
I think it's the water that's going out.
Nah, I hit the net.
Either way, nice one.
Tried to get creative, you know?
Wanted to set it up around behind, but I just kind of missed on it a little bit. Over curled that stick and put it right into the side of the net. It was the right idea, just, again, poor execution.
Got a piece. Good clear.
The slowest cross-ice pass and save that I've seen in a little bit on the channel, but get a good look at the strapping and the leg channel of the VX1s and how they sit on my legs. Felt really good out there in the first few minutes of this one, obviously, as I was pretty busy.
Yep. Talked about the pads a little bit. Haven't talked about the stick, which is new too. Another different Red Wings one, Billy Husso. Warrior stick, really nice. Maybe I'm just a sucker for Warrior. 2!
Huge stop on this 2-on-1. Defenseman does a good job pressuring, and now, because of that, I am out on top of my crease, able to make this save. You can see that I get the elbow out on this one instead of the glove. Really good job. Just that's positionally what I want to do there. Just being in that spot where he basically has to hit me. Down at the other end, we're going to get another one on some puck movement and a quick release, catching him drifting a little bit, going 5-hole to go up 2-0 in the first period of this one, which is awesome. The other thing that I would like to say is, yes, I am a sucker for Warrior. This stick that I have, this one from the Wings, was a Huso stick that has the rounded paddle. It's pretty much the same size as the all-white Warrior that I have, that I've cut down myself. I love it.
I just heard kids screaming in the stands and thought it was a whistle. Whoops. Thank you.
Got caught out over my knee there, and just a little soft fold over on that one's always humorous to me.
Dang.
This is a pretty good rip. He catches this puck through the middle, and you can see is able to drag it around the defenseman, and I set a little wide, a little low, and I can't really move in that scenario. He goes right up over my elbow. Good shot on a good play offensively for them to get it back to 2-1. It's a bit of a bummer for me, but we're still playing pretty well early on in this one.
Well, we're through one period of play up 2-1. Not bad. We'll get into the gear in a second here in this second period, because there's some stuff going on that I would think you should know. Weak! Good stop.
This one a little bit frustrating because of where he catches this puck. He can't really go any further to his backhand. So the fake gets me a little bit, and then puck just
sold a little bit to my glove there, and couldn't recover.
Yeah, puck just kind of ends up on the stick of the guy on the far side, and he's able to tuck it in. Don't love that for me, but I love that breakaway because I forced Steve not to shoot, which is always the best case scenario on a breakaway. They can't score if they don't shoot.
Got him right out of shooting there. That was a good breakaway. A little bit of gear talk here. VX1's 33 plus 2 in the leg pad, even though I'm a large in my bowers. Really flat boot brings them up nice and tall. They feel same size to a little bit shorter, which is good. That's what I want, a little bit shorter, because I like that mobility. So VX1 pads, like I said, 33 plus 2, a little bit short compared to the Bowers, but right where I like them, especially because that leg channel stays a little snugger. Is that a word? Snugger? More snug? Anyway, keeps that pad nice and reactive to my leg. It feels awesome. Blocker is a standard VX1, which one-piece sidewall I haven't had since my Sub-Zero 3 days. So far, no qualms, but this is, half a game in. Not even. But I like it. Cuff on this bad boy is nice and wide open. It feels good. Go ahead, send it! Very wide. A lot of range of motion. I like it a lot, actually.
The cuff on that VX1 has some elastic that allows you to rotate your wrist down a little bit more, which is really great. And this is not as great. He comes in on his backhand, and you can see him kind of chip this over. I'm expecting this to go short side, and he just goes against the grain. Watch me lean to my right here, thinking short side, and he just chips it over my left shoulder.
He chipped it, and I misplayed it. That's my fault. Kind of toe chipped that over my glove. That's unfortunate. Just bad on my part. A little soft, a little lazy. Gotta be more aggressive on that. I don't think that went in.
This a crazy play. It hits his skate and stops, and then he's able to get his pad and glove on it. I'm impressed because I would have thrown that in my own net somehow.
All right, well, now that I missed with the glove, I can talk about it. It's a SLR 4 70-degree glove. It has an offset single tee, but I wanted the 70-degree because it's their equivalent to like that 580 closer, and I am loving it. I've used one once before, and it was great then. I love it. That's why I was so pumped for a 580 to show up that never did. But if you're interested in a silver, blue, and black one, there's one at the Livonia Pirani's here in Michigan with my name on it that you can go ahead and go pick up. Brand new, never used, because it's got the wrong graphic. He got even deeper down here than I thought. I wasn't walking all the way around over there. Now with this stuff on. Whew. Nice short little break and we're back at it. One of the funniest things demoing this set of pads is going to be looking at myself in white pads, predominantly white pads for the first time basically since I was in juniors. My last year of juniors, I wore a set of Vaughn V4s, vertical stitch, nice talk. Wow, that was good.
Beautiful here. On the rebound, picks it up on his forehand, has plenty of space to toe drag that around into the open net. Really good finish.
But that last white set of pads was V4s, vertical stitch, Carey Price style with a red and a black knee bar separator. Those were a great look for my last 2 years of junior. And then since then, I think that this is my first actual like skate with white pads on. Everything else has been dark based of some kind. The lone exception is my last set of Vaughns that had a white inner edge, like white inside third of it, V6s.
That was a set of V6s. The outside was all black with a split color outer roll between black and sport gold at Adrian. Those were a pretty sick set. I kind of wish I still had those somewhere. I posted about that on Instagram a little bit ago. Those were always cool.
Yep.
Probably should have controlled that rebound.
Good stick!
That was a nice little play on that 2-on-1 there, just holding my feet. Let him shoot it back into me. I could go way softer on that. Instead of rimming it around, just hit the guy back there. Get your head up a little bit. Awesome redirect on net here, driving to the far post. That's why they say to go to the net, guys.
Beavers have got the kind of bench I'm normally on the defensive end of, with 8 guys. Not used to being on this end of it.
Pretty much everywhere I play ends up with nobody on the bench, which is always kind of funny. But on this day, the Beavers were the ones that did not have anybody on the bench, and it was nice to be on the other side of it for a little bit, even though it doesn't really affect me that much, other than occasionally being more busy.
Third period, let's do this. Up a goal, 4-3. Have some fun, make some saves.
Really good sequence of saves here. The one thing that I wasn't sure about was going to be the quick slide. I had tried a set of Vaughns once with quick slide and it felt crazy fast. This felt pretty good, all things considered. I didn't feel like it was...
Beauty.
And that goal was really nice too. A good tuck 5-hole on the mini breakaway.
Everyone loves a shorty. At least when your team gets it. Ooh.
That one right off the shaft of the stick. Shooters hate that. This movement on my feet, though, I really, really enjoy.
Weak.
And I felt more mobile in the Vons, which I'll probably get into a little bit at the end of this. But you can see kind of a difference, I feel, in how I'm moving. Another good goal here. Redirect from out high. The guy crossing the middle of the ice gets a good tip on it. Huge. Just hand-eye driving there. Finding the guy in the slot. And this is a good save on the net drive. Just hands out in a good place. He tries to chip it against the grain. I am not having that one.
Did he break his stick or did he miss that?
Got it.
Ow. Right off the side of the arm and then the post.
Stick in front got that one. I was way too aggressive coming out.
Oh. Run!
Oh! Oh boy.
Oh. That'll work. Puck stayed out.
I wasn't quite ready for that second one on net there after that scramble. It was a good job to keep everything sealed up, and then I didn't let that pass out, which was nice. But, man, I did not look for that one to
Can't be
come
giving up that
back
rebound.
to the net. And, yeah, I do hate to give up that rebound. Right in my gut. I can't be dropping that one down. Good clear by my defenseman, you can see there. Yeah, that's just a little sloppy to give up a rebound like that. But, you know, puck stayed out. We're doing good things here in this one, just making the saves. Ooh, good stop going across the crease there. But we're just making the saves we need to where we're supposed to.
Down there.
Not making things look too complicated. That's one of the hallmarks of good goaltending, in my opinion.
What a stop. Oh. Good first save, though. Yeah, oh yeah. I've been on that side of these a lot.
For that team a few
No, but thank you. Yeah, for sure. Thanks. Yeah. No, my
There we go. Loved that performance. 44 saves, which I felt busy. I didn't know if I felt that busy, but felt really good to get the win there. Be back on the ice in Farmington, which is where I want to end up again in next year, just because that's the best league around here. Just played really, really well. It was nice to get back in some Vons where I felt like I was just, comfortable. It was a good feeling set for me, obviously, because those are there. But, I'm looking forward to diving more into these pads over time. There's one more video with this set in particular that I am going to be putting out next. And then we'll get back into my Bowers for a while. And maybe I'll note some of the differences there as we go, because I did feel different on the ice in these versus the Bowers. And it's interesting how much that can happen. I talk a lot with Chris Dudo, who, if you do not follow on YouTube, on Instagram, he is phenomenal. Go check him out. I'll probably link his stuff down in the description below. But I talk a lot with him about gear, and one of the things that I believe very, very much in is that you need to understand your gear and what it does for you. And I think that it comes through when I put this set on versus the Bowers, that this is more comfortable for me and I feel more like myself in the way that I play. So like I said, I'll get into that as we go further into this set, as I get on the ice in my new one, as we kind of go through the rest of the videos from this year. But it was a lot of fun getting that set out. It was a lot of fun getting that win. And I cannot wait to continue to bring you more videos, more content, trying to just, keep things going and have a good time with it. So with all of that being said, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when I'm uploading videos here. I'm trying to be consistent, but it's hard with newborn, to be perfectly honest. So we're going to try and do our best. But like I said, hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next video.